izina ryawe Yesu.
In your name, Jesus.
Amen.
Amen.
Bwoko bw'Imana, shalom, shalom, shalom.
People of God, peace unto you.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Reka duhoberane mu izina rya Yesu.
Let us embrace each other in the name of
Nakundi
Jesus.
wihobere. Sibyo.
Hug yourself.
Imana ishimwe.
Praise God.
Turashima Imana ko iri hano mu nzu yayo.
We thank God that He's here in His house
Imana iri mu buturo bwayo.
and in His temple.
Turakomeje n'inyigisho zacu.
We continue with our teachings.
Turimo turavuganira inyamaswa ariko zifite ipicha ya Satani cyangwa imyuka mibi.
We are talking about beasts that have an image or evil spirit of Satan.
Paul yandikiye yabwiye mu gitabo cya Tito yaravuze ngo abanyakereti ni inyamaswa.
In the book of Titus, Paul said the Cretans are beasts.
Iryo jambo niryavuga literally ko ari inyamaswa ariko ni umwuka.
He wasn't literally saying they were beasts, but he was saying they had spirits like beasts.
Hari inyamaswa rero
There is beasts
zibana n'abantu
that live with people.
ukabana n'inyamaswa kazi n'inyamaswa.
You live with a male or female beast of some sort.
Hari zimenyererwa tukabana nazo, hari izindi ziba mu gasozi zananiranye kubana n'abantu.
There are those that we get used to and live with, but there's those that are wild and are not able to be domesticated.
Imana yabwiye Abisirayeli ngo sishobora kwirukana aba bantu mu mwaka umwe kugira ngo inyamaswa zitazabinjirana. Hari inyamaswa ziza kubana n'abantu zikagirira abantu nabi zikarya abantu.
God said, I will not send away or will allow these people to send away the foreign nations in 1 year because there is beasts that will come and take over the desolate land.
Turaganira ku nyamaswa uyu munsi zitandukanye. Turavuga ku nyamaswa y'imbogo, iyo bitwita imbogo.
We will talk about a buffalo.
Imbogo ifite amazina menshi. Muri Bibiliya yacu y'Ikinyarwanda turayita imbogo, ariko ifite n'izindi nyamaswa zikomokaho cyangwa se zifitanye amasano. Bibiliya y'Ikinyarwanda itabaje kuzitandukanya, ariko Bibiliya y'Igiheburayo irazitandukanya.
In the Kinyarwanda Bible, you find that a buffalo has different names that the Hebrew Bible was able to differentiate, but the Kinyarwanda Bible keeps it as the word buffalo.
Ubundi inyamaswa imbogo ni inka cyangwa se ni kimasa ariko cyo mu gasozi cyananiwe kubana n'abantu.
Normally a buffalo is like a wild bull.
Bayita inyamaswa yo mu gasozi.
It is a wild animal.
Reka turebe mu gitabo cya Yobu.
Let's look at the book of Job.
39 ku murongo wa 9.
39 verse 9.
Igitabo cya Yobu.
Job 39 verse 9.
39 ku murongo wa 9.
39 verse 9.
Mbese imbogo yakwemera kugukorera cyangwa yaguma mu kiraro cyawe? Wabasha kuyizirikisha umugozi ngo uyihingishe? Aha ni ku murongo wa 10. Cyangwa yasanza mu bikombe igukurikiye? Wayiringira kuko imbaraga zayo ari nyinshi, cyangwa wayiharira umurimo wawe? Wakwiringira yuko yasarura imyaka yawe ikayirunda ku mbuga yawe? Kugeza ku 12.
Job 39, 9 to 12. Will the wild ox be willing to serve you? Will he bed by your manger? Can you bind the wild ox in the furrow with ropes? Or will he plow the valleys behind you? Will you trust him because his strength is great? Or will you leave your labor to him? Will you trust him to bring home your grain and gather it to your threshing floor?
Good. Aho bayise gute? Wild ox.
Yeah.
Good. Ishobora kwitwa buffalo, wild goat, cyangwa se rhinoceros. Ayo ni amazina yayo yose mu Giheburayo, ariko twebwe tubyita imbogo. Wareba hano gatoya kamuhya. The unicorns, hari imbogo zimwe ubwoko bwayo bufite amahembe abiri cyangwa se ihembe rimwe, unicorns. Donc bafite ihembe rimwe, unirhinoceros. Mu Bibiliya yacu babyita byose imbogo. Mu Giheburayo yitwa reem.
There is buffaloes that either have one horn or two horns. So a buffalo in the Hebrew version is sometimes called a rhinoceros or a unicorn.
It seems
where should I read here?
No, here.
It seems generally to mean rhinoceros.
Voilà, nicyo nashakaga. Donc dufite ururimi Bibiliya rero sitwe twenyine. Mu rurimi rw'Igiheburayo hari amajyamba amwe muzini rimwe batabasha kubona, rero bakayagereranya n'inyamaswa. Iyo tuvuga rero imbogo urayumvira mu nyamaswa zitandukanye. Hari ihene zo mu misozi nini cyane zifite ihembe rimwe, hari izo bita rhinoceros nazo zigira umunwa muremure n'ihembe. Hari inzovu yenda kuba muri iyi, ariko tuzayireba mu kindi gice bayita behemoth. Niyo tuzareba inzovu ziri muri class category yenda kuba imwe. Iyo ni imyuka imwe, ni imyuka ikorera hamwe.
In the Hebrew Bible, it details some beasts in detail, but we are not in our languages able to see that differentiation. In the Hebrew Bible, we find that a buffalo can be a rhinoceros, it can be a wild goat, sometimes even an elephant, but we will not talk about the elephant now because we will talk about when we talk about behemoth. That is another session of another beast.
Mu gitabo cya 39 ku murongo wa 9 Bibiliya ivuga ngo mbega imbogo yakwemera kugukorera cyangwa yaguma mu kiraro cyayo. Imbogo ifite symbol, ikimenyetso cy'umwuka w'ubwibone.
Here in verse 9 of chapter 39 of Job, will the wild ox be willing to serve you? Will he bed by your manger? Here we see that it has a spirit of pride, the wild ox or a buffalo.
Umuntu uzabona arimo yuzuye mu bwibone cyangwa Satani akubwira ngo wirate uzirukana umwuka w'imbogo muri wowe cyangwa se umwuka wa rhinoceros.
When you find that someone is full of pride within them, what you need to do is send away the spirit of a buffalo or a rhinoceros out of them.
Umvuka Bibiliya ivuga ngo ese imbogo yakwemera kugukorera cyangwa yaguma mu kiraro cyawe. Itandukanye n'imfizi n'ikimasa tuza kuvuga mu kanya gatoya. Imfizi kimasa nizo zemeye kuyoboka abantu, urazikoresha ukaziraza mu kiraro cyawe, ariko imbogo mo ntiyakwemerera.
We will be looking at an oxen and a bull shortly. However, you'll find the difference between those and the rhinoceros or buffalo is that this is not willing to serve you, and those other two have been domesticated and are willing to serve.
Ngose wabasha kuyizirikisha umugozi ngo uyihingishe, ikimasa kirahinga ariko imbogo ntiyakwemera kuguhingira.
Can you bind the wild ox or the buffalo in the furrow with ropes?
Iyo umuntu rero ari mu mwuka w'imbogo,
when you're full of the spirit of a buffalo, you feel great. You despise other people. You look down on others. It is a spirit of pride. A buffalo or rhinoceros will go through mud. It never gets stuck in it. It is very strong and just walks through it. It's like a bull. It feels like it's strong in itself, and that is great.
Bibiliya cyangwa se abanditsi ba Bibiliya bashaka kugereranya imbaraga zako y'Abisirayeli mu Giputa, bavuga ngo Imana yabakuyemo ngo ifite imbaraga nk'izimbogo, nuko ngo uburemere gukomera nuko imbogo.
When God was getting the Israelites from Egypt, the kind of power God used is related to the power of a rhinoceros or a buffalo, that he removed them from Egypt with the same power as a buffalo or a rhinoceros. Numbers 23:22.
Bibiliya iravuga ngo Imana yabakuye muri Egiputa ngo niyo ibajyana ngo ifite amaboko nk'ay'imbogo. Iyo umuntu ari mu bwuka w'ubwibone cyangwa se gukomera aba yigereranya n'Imana.
Numbers 23:22 says, God brings them out of Egypt. He has strength like a wild ox or a rhinoceros or a buffalo.
23:22. Can you read there?
23:22. God brings them out of Egypt. He has strength like a wild ox.
Voilà, wild. Donc iyo nyamaswa icyo kimasa cyo mu ishyamba.
That wild ox we are talking about.
Umwuka w'ubwibone.
The spirit of pride
Ni umwuka w'imbogo.
is a spirit of
Ntacitinya.
a buffalo. It doesn't fear anybody.
Aha muri iyo bubiri ngo se wabasha kwizirikisha umugozi ngo uyihingishe cyangwa se yasanza mu bikombe igukurikiye.
Can you bind, on verse 10 of chapter 39, Job, can you bind the wild ox in the furrow with ropes, or will he plow the valley behind you?
Dushobora kuyihingisha.
You will not make it plow your valley.
Hari abantu kuri isi badashobotse.
There are people who are difficult in this world.
Nta kintu bakora.
They will do nothing for you. And they are strong. They despise everything. Normally such people are filled with the spirit of a buffalo. If you have a person you live with that has this spirit,
usuzugura abandi bantu ukimva ko uri hatari ukomeye usabwa kuba ufite autorité y'Imana kugira ngo umenagure imbaraga ziburimo.
If you live with such a person with this spirit behind a buffalo, the spirit of pride, you need the power of God. You need the spirit of God to be able to overcome that spirit in them. They will normally despise you and they look down on you.
Uyu mwuka ntiwiringirwa.
This spirit cannot be trusted.
ngo wayiringira kuko imbaraga zawe ari nyinshi cyangwa wayiharira umurimo wawe. Wakwiringira yuko yasarura imyaka yawe ikayirunda ku mbuga yawe.
Verse 11, will you trust him because his strength is great, or will you leave your labor to him? Will you trust him to bring home your grain and gather it your threshing floor?
Aha bisaba kuba uri mu mavuta adasanzwe.
This requires you to be in such a great anointing,
kugira ngo ubashe kubana n'umuntu uteye utyo.
To be able to live with such a person.
Ugomba kuba urimo amavuta usizwe.
You need to be anointed.
Imana ikaguha amavuta nawe arenza y'imbogo.
And God gives you an anointing above that of the buffalo.
Nico gihe umenagura.
That is when you destroy its spirit.
Zaburi 92 ku murongo wa 11.
Psalms 32 verse 11.
ngo ariko washize hejuru ihembe ryanjye nk'iry'imbogo sizwa amavuta mashya. Iyo usizwe mwene ya mavuta nawe ufite ihembe ryo mu ijuru. Imbogo ikubitwa n'indi mbogo. Ndagira ngo munshakire imbogo ifite ihembe rimwe, just one horn, bayita ngo unicorn. Just you missed the verse. It's Zaburi 92:11.
Psalms 92:11.
Zaburi 92:11.
92:11. My eye also has seen. No. Sorry, it's verse 10. But my horn you have exalted like a wild ox, have been anointed with fresh oil.
Ugomba kugira amavuta mashya hanyuma Imana ikakumereza ihembe rikubita imbogo.
You need to have a new horn or a new oil, and God will give you a new horn that will defeat that of the buffalo.
Imana iguha imbaraga. Igihe cyose birivuga ngo izamura ihembe ryanjye, ijambo ihembe mu Giheburayo rirasobanura ngo ni force, imbaraga. Imana yampaye imbaraga ziri hejuru y'izi mbogo.
When God says that God has exalted you and given you a horn, it means God has given you a power that is above that of a buffalo.
Nanone imbogo cyangwa se izi nyamaswa zifite amahembe yombi cyangwa ihembe rimwe ngo zigaragaza icyo bita umwuka w'ubugome.
Also these beasts that have got either one front horn or two horns, they have a spirit of wickedness in them.
Ubugome, iyo umuntu ari mu bugome abari mu mwuka w'imbogo. When
you are filled with the spirit of wickedness, you have the spirit of such animals like buffaloes and rhinoceros.
Zaburi ya 22 ku murongo wa 22.
Psalms 22 verse 22.
Turi kumwe bwoko bw'Imana.
Are we together, people of God?
Niba ubana n'umuntu w'umugome, haba mu kazi, haba mu rugo, haba he, ugomba kumenya ko uri mu Rwanda n'imbogo.
If you're living with a person who's wicked, be it in your home or your job, you're living with a person that has a spirit of a buffalo or a rhinoceros. In the English version, it is Psalms 22:21.
Bibiri iravuga ngo nkiza akanwa k'intare, iyi ni Satani, murabyumva? Hanyuma ngo waranshubije unkura mu mahembe y'iki? Y'imbogo.
Bible says, save me from the lion's mouth, and the lion represents the Satan, and from the horns of the wild oxen.
Warankijije.
You saved me
unkura mu mahembe y'imbogo.
From the horns of the wild oxen or buffalo.
Ikindi bisaba.
What else is required?
Bisaba umwuka wa intercession, kwinginga Imana ngo igukure mu mahembe y'imbogo.
He is the spirit of intercession so that he may save you from the horns of the buffalo.
Umwuka w'ubugome.
The spirit of wickedness
N'umwuka wa rhinoceros.
is the spirit of the rhinoceros.
N'umwuka w'imbogo.
It is the spirit of the
N'ibindi bikoko
rhinoceros.
bifite ihembe rimwe.
And all the animals with the front horn.
Bisaba amasengesho y'urudaca. Iyo uzi kubana n'umugome ntahinduka uwo munsi. Uramwingingira igihe cyose ngo Mana nkiza uyu mugome, Mana nkiza uyu mugome. Ugomba kubivuga pana kubembereza. Uvuga ngo Mana nturanye n'umugome, Mana uyu ni umugome munkiza. Igitondo kimwe Imana iramugukiza. Igukura mu mahembe y'imbogo.
If you're living with such people, you need to intercede continuously and pray and say, take out the spirit of the rhinoceros out of this person, take it out, and one day God will save you from the horns of that rhinoceros.
Umvuka Bibiri ivuga uyu muntu aravuze ngo Mana nkiza akanwa k'intare. Kuko wagize ute? Waranshubije unkura mu mahembe y'iki? Y'imbogo. Nuko ngo mahembe y'imbogo nabagome. Iyo yakize intare ibije nayo niyo Satani. Ubwe bati wakize imbogo tari bunkire ng'intare. Tuvuga ngo iyi myuka w'ubugome next to the spirit of wickedness, devil is there. Iyo utsinze umwuka w'ubugome Satani ubwo araza. Ariko humura, iyo agukijije amahembe y'imbogo izagukiza n'intare.
Here the Bible says, save me from the lion's mouth. The lion represents Satan. As you saved me from the horns of the rhinoceros. It means that the rhinoceros spirit is a wicked spirit. And next to the wicked spirit is the spirit of Satan. God, if you saved me from this wicked spirit, you're able to save me from the lion's mouth representing Satan.
Ikindi cya gatatu kigaragaza umwuka w'imbogo. Umwuka w'imbogo ni umwuka wo kumena amaraso. Ibyo mwumva ngo ibihugu abantu basubiranyemo baricana, umwuka wa genocide, uriya ni umwuka w'imbogo.
The third sign that shows the spirit behind a rhinoceros is the spirit of shedding blood. If you hear that there were genocides in a nation, it means the spirit has taken over that land.
Hari igihe kimwe mu Rwanda umwuka w'imbogo waje abantu batema abandi barabamara.
One time in Rwanda, the spirit of the rhinoceros took over and people massacred each other.
Muri Republique Centrafricaine umwuka w'imbogo uri murakora. Muri Afghanistan, muri biriya bihugu za Pakistan hari umwuka w'imbogo uri muvusha amaraso.
In the Central African Republic, in Afghanistan, in Pakistan, all those places that blood is being shed, the spirit of the rhinoceros is in control.
Murabona muri iyi minsi abantu araza ari mu ikamyo yasanga abantu bari benshi akabacamo akica abantu benshi. Uriya ni umwuka w'imbogo.
These days, someone is driving a truck, and when people are gathered in a crowd, they go straight and kill them. That is the spirit of the rhinoceros that is at work in them.
Uyu mwuka uri mukora muri Eta Islamique ni umwuka w'imbogo ukuvusha amaraso. Iyo uri kumwe n'umugome mu nzu ugomba kumenya ko ikizakurikira ari ukumena amaraso. Iyo udasenze ngo Imana imubohore.
The spirit that is controlling the Islamic states is the spirit behind the rhinoceros. If you're living with a wicked person in your home, just know that it will get to the next step where they are willing to shed blood.
Niyo mpamvu ugomba kubusizwa amavuta ikindi uri mu mwuka wo kwinginga igihe cyose.
That is why you always need to be anointed and in a continuous spirit of intercession.
Kuko Bibiri ibwira imbogo ngo ntukore kuwasizwe.
Because the Bible will tell the rhinoceros, touch not my anointed one.
uwasizwe ntakorwaho
The anointed one is never
kuko nawe
touched.
afite ihembe riruta amahembe,
Because he too has a greater horn than any other
ihembe
horn.
ry'Imana,
A horn from
imbaraga
God.
z'Imana
Power from
zimuha
God
kunesha.
is at work in them.
Reka turebere hamwe muri Yesaya 34 ku murongo wa 7.
Let's read in Isaiah 33 verse 7.
Imbogo zizamanukana nabo kandi ibimasa bizamanukana n'amapfizi. Imbogo n'ibimasa n'ibihura ikizaba niki ngo igihugu cyabo kizasinda amaraso n'umukungugu w'iwabo uzabyibushwa n'ibinure. Ibinure no ngo abantu bazabamenye amara yabo hasi, ibinure byuzuye amaraso agenda. Bakino umwuka w'urupfu wo kwica wa genocide, bino umwuka w'imbogo n'ibimasa. 34:7 Isaiah.
Okay. Sorry, Isaiah 34:7, not 33. The wild oxen shall come down with them, and the young bulls with the mighty bulls. Their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust saturated with fatness.
Iyo ushaka kurwanya umwuka w'intambara, umwuka w'amaraso, umwuka wa genocide, cyangwa ari uyu muntu ndabona zanyica tu, iyo uziyumvamo ukabona ashaka kumena amaraso, nutajya umusengera ngo umwuka w'imbogo murimo ndawusenya mu izina rya Yesu. Umwuka w'imbogo, iyo usenya umwuka w'imbogo aba umuntu.
The spirit behind any war, the spirit behind any genocide, or the spirit behind a person who within you discern that they are able to kill you, you need to understand that they have a spirit of the rhinoceros, and that's why you need to cast out of their lives.
Niyumva ubwibone butangiye kuza muri wowe, yuhita umenya umwuka wirukana hakiri kare, vati wa mbogo we sohokamo.
If pride is filling your heart, you need to immediately cast out the spirit of the rhinoceros out of yourself.
Umwuka w'ubugome,
The spirit of wickedness
n'umwuka wo kumena amaraso.
and the spirit of shedding blood.
Ndabasaba muri aka kanya bene data
I ask you, brethren,
kugira ngo dusenge.
that we may pray now
Dusenge tumenagura uwo mwuka
to destroy that spirit
muri bene wacu,
from our
muri
relatives,
twebwe,
from ourselves.
tumenagure.
Let's destroy that
Dusenye
spirit
umwuka w'ubugome uri mu bantu.
and destroy the spirit of wickedness in people.
Dusenye umwuka wo kumena amaraso uri mu
The
bantu.
spirit of shedding blood that is within
Dusenye
people,
umwuka w'ubwibone uri mu
and
bantu.
the spirit of pride filling people.
Natwe ubwacu
Even within
dusaba Imana
ourselves,
isenye uwo mwuka niba umaze
we
kutwicara.
pray that if that spirit is dwelling in us, it might be destroyed.
Reka dusengere hamwe.
Kindly let's pray together.
Kuko turi mu ntambara hano.
We are in a battle right now.
Mbere yuko dusenga,
Before we pray,
yabanza gusaba dusenge Imana dusukeho amavuta.
let's pray that God will anoint us first.
Nitugira amavuta y'Imana,
When we have the anointing of
turaza
God,
guhabwa izo
we
mbaraga.
will be given that power.
Reka dusenge.
Let's pray.
Uwiteka Mana ikomeye,
Almighty
tuje
and
gusaba
great
amavuta
God,
yawe
we
Mana,
ask for your
amavuta
anointing,
asenya,
your
amavuta
anointing that
akubita
breaks the
hasi,
yoke, that
amavuta amenagura,
that will break
amavuta
everything.
yawe,
Your
amavuta
anointing,
adasanzwe.
your special
Turagusaba
anointing.
data,
We pray,
wigaragaze
Father,
muri uyu
that
mwanya,
reveal yourself
mu
right
buzima
now
bw'abana
in
bawe,
the lives of your
mu
children,
mibereho y'abana bawe.
in their livelihood.
Kora ibitangaza papa,
Do miracles,
tubohore,
Restore
duha amavuta
us.
yawe,
Pour your holy
amenagura
anointing
imbago,
that will break the
amavuta
yoke.
akandagira,
That
amavuta
will
udusiga,
sparkle, that you will pour
aduha
out,
ihembe,
that has a hold,
ihembe,
a hold.
ihembe
Give us a hold
risenya
that destroys
igikimasa cyo mu gasozi
the horn of the rhinoceros.
mu izina rya
In
Yesu.
the name of Jesus.
Ihembe risenya
The horn that destroys,
imvubu,
that will destroy the hippopotamus,
risenya
that will destroy
imbogo. Duha
buffalo.
amavuta yawe,
Give us your
aduha
anointing
imbaraga.
and empower
Reka
us.
muri uyu mwanya rero
Right now,
dusenye umwuka w'ubwibone mu izina rya
destroy
Yesu,
the spirit of pride in the
umwuka wo
name of
kwishyira
Jesus.
hejuru
The spirit of exalting
turawusenya mu izina
ourselves.
rya
We
Yesu,
destroy it in the name of
turawumenagura mu
Jesus.
izina rya Yesu,
We trample over it in the
turawukandagira
name
mu
of
izina
Jesus.
rya Yesu,
We trample over it in the name of
turawirukana mu izina
Jesus.
rya
We
Yesu.
send it away in the
Wa
name of
mwuka we
Jesus.
sohoka, va muri twe,
We
va muri
trample
bene
over
wacu,
power.
va mu itorero,
From
va mu
your
gihugu,
church, from this
wa mwuka wo
nation,
kwibona,
and out. Spirit of
w'ubwirasi,
pride, Get
umwuka
out
w'ubwibone
of pride.
turawusenya
Of boasting. We
wa mbogo
destroy you, Rhinoceros.
turagusenya
We destroy
mu
you.
izina rya
In the
Yesu
name of
mu
Jesus.
izina rya
In the
Yesu
name of Jesus.
turawucagagura
We destroy and tear you
turawumenagura
apart. We break you.
utwigishe guca bugufi
Enable us to humble
twigishe guca
ourselves.
bugufi
Teach us to humble
twigishe
ourselves.
guca bugufi
Teach us to humble ourselves.
yes Lord
Jesus.
umwuka w'ubugome
The spirit of wickedness.
turawusenya
We destroy you.
mwami Yesu
In that Jesus.
dukure mu mahembe y'imbogo
We take away the spirit of the rhinoceros.
mu izina rya
In the
Yesu
name of Jesus.
mu izina rya
In the
Yesu
name of Jesus.
mu izina
In
rya
the
Yesu
name of Jesus.
umwuka
The
w'ubugome
spirit of wickedness.
turawusenya
We destroy
muri
you
bene wacu
from our
mu bana
relatives,
bacu
from our
mu
children,
nshuti zacu
from our...
turawusenya
We destroy you.
turawumenagura
We destroy you. We
mu izina
break
rya
you.
Yesu
In the name of Jesus.
mu izina rya
In the
Yesu
name of Jesus.
oh Yesu
Oh, Jesus.
oh Yesu
Yes, Jesus.
oh Yesu
Yes, Jesus.
turawusenya
We destroy you.
umwuka
The spirit
w'ubugome
of wickedness.
sohoka
Get out.
sohoka
Get out.
mu izina rya
In
Yesu
the name of Jesus.
umwuka wo kumena amaraso
Spirit of shedding blood.
umwuka w'intambara
Spirit of war.
umwuka wa jenoside
Spirit of genocide.
umwuka wo kuryana
Spirit of
wo
killing each other.
kuvusha
Of shedding blood.
turawusenyagura
Destroy you.
turawumenagura
Just break you.
mu izina rya
In the
Yesu
name of Jesus.
mu izina rya
In the
Yesu
name of Jesus.
sohoka
Get out.
wa mwuka we
You spirit.
va mu bana
Get
b'Imana
out of the children of God.
umwuka wa Kayini
The spirit of Cain.
umwuka wa Kayini
Spirit of Cain.
ari wo mwuka w'imbogo
The spirit of the rhinoceros.
turawusenya
We destroy you.
au nom de
In
Jésus
the name of Jesus.
au nom de
In the
Jésus
name of Jesus.
urakoze data
Thank you, Father.
cyubahiro kibi cyawe
Glory is unto you.
reka duhe Yesu amashyi
Let
menshi
us
cyane
applaud our Lord Jesus.
mu izina rya Yesu
In the name of Jesus.
amen
Amen.
turayisenyaguye iyi mbogo
We just destroyed the rhinoceros.
imana iduhe umugisha
May God bless you.
imana iduhe umugisha
May God bless you.
muhore muyitsinda
Always overcome it.
Yesu ashimwe
Praise God.
Yesu ashimwe cyane
Praise
uyu
God.
niwo mwuka winjiye muri Kayini yica Abeli
This is the spirit that got into Cain when he killed Abel.
ikimasa
A bull, ox.
ox or bull ni bimwe bull
A
ox
bull or ox.
ikimasa ni imbogo yemeye kubana n'abantu
Is a domesticated rhinoceros or buffalo.
ni inka ibana n'abantu
It is a cow that dwells with people.
nubwo tubana nayo
Even if we live with it,
hari ubwo yicana
sometimes it can kill you with its horns.
imbogo
A rhinoceros or buffalo,
iyo ntushobora kuyizana iwawe
you will never domesticate it
ngo iguhingire
to plow your land. No,
ni imbogo
it is a rhinoceros.
ariko ikimasa
But a bull,
gishobora kubana nawe
you can live with it.
ubundi umwuka uri mu kimasa
The spirit in an oxen
ni umwuka wo gushukwa no kutagira amakenga icyo twita naivete
is the spirit of naivety.
kutagira amakenga no gushukwa
It is a spirit of being easily lied to or naive.
imigani 7:22
Proverbs 7:22.
imigani 7:22
Proverbs 7:22.
Bibiliya iravuga ngo ahera ko aramukurikira nk'ikimasa kigiye kubagwa cyangwa nk'umusazi uboshwe ajya guhana kugeza ubwo umwambi uhinguranya umwijima we ameze nk'inyoni yihutira kugwa mu mutego itazi ko yategewe ubugingo bwayo.
Immediately he went after her as an ox goes to the slaughter, or a fool to the correction of the stocks, till an arrow struck his liver, as a bird hastens to the snare. He did not know it would cost his life.
Ku murongo wa 21
In verse 21,
nuko amushukisha karimi ke kareshya amukuruza kuryarya kururimi rwe ahera ko aramukurikira nk'ikimasa kigiye kubagwa.
verse 21, with her enticing speech, she caused him to yield. With her fluttering lips, she seduced him. Immediately he went after her.
Uyu ni umwana w'umusore.
This is a young man
Indaya yashutsashutse.
that the harlot seduced.
Bati ngwino twijyanire.
Let's go together.
Ngo amushukisha karimi ke kareshya neza.
And she seduced her with her fluttering lips,
Amukuruza kuryarya kururimi rwe.
with the enticing of her speech.
Ngundi nawe ngo agenda ameze nk'ikimasa kigiye kwicwa yo kizigo kigiye mu gasozi kwahuka kurisha.
He too immediately followed like an oxen to the slaughter.
Abantu bashukwa vuba cyangwa se bari naive.
People that are normally naive,
Baba bari mu bumasa.
they have the bull spirit or oxen in them.
Abantu babesheka cyane.
Those you can easily lie to or entice.
Cyangwa ushobora kuryarya bakagira ngo nibyo agakurikira.
That you might be a hypocrite to them and they still fall for your lies.
Abantu bameze gutya. Muhumure ntimugire ubwoba. Muhumure. Murinzwe n'Imana. Yeah. Abarahahamutse. Abantu bagize ubwoba. Muzi bya bindi baturitsa. Voilà. Muhumure rero. Babyita gute fireworks. Mubyita gute mu France? Feu d'artifice. Artifice harimo ijambo artificiel. Voilà. Nukuvuga ngo ni feu d'artifice. Nibyo racine yo ni artifice, artificiel, birimo art, ubugeni kumenya gukora art, artifice, artificiel. Grammaire. Okay. Ntibatera ubwoba rero muhumure.
Don't worry, it's just fireworks.
Batangiye kuvuga ngo mana yanjye ibi ni ibiki. Mwizeye Imana, mwizeye n'uburinzi bw'igihugu cyanyu. Voilà, mukomere rero. Umwuka wo gushukwa no kutagira amakenga, uyu ni umwuka w'ikimasa.
The spirit of naivety and easily being enticed is the spirit behind an oxen.
Uba mu bagabo, uba mu bagore.
It's within men and dwells in women as well.
Uba mu bantu.
It lives with different
Hari abantu
people.
badashukika.
There's people you'll not easily
Abo bari muri
seduce.
kategori y'imbogo ngo ntiwayifata ngo uyihingishe. Ariko abandi bashukika bari muri kategori y'ibimasa.
Those who are not easily naive or enticed are in the category of a rhinoceros because of their pride, but those that you can easily entice are in the category of an
Hari abantu bagira
oxen.
amakenga kantu kose. Sinzi akantu ayisha inyuma kandi ugiye kwishima. Hari akantu ashyize hariya. Ariko hari abandi ntabazi n'igihe washiriye wagaruriye. Ibyo ni ibimasa.
There are those that even when you say something, they're immediately suspecting you and wondering what's behind it. But there's those that are easily taken as oxen and they'll believe anything you say.
Abari mu mwuka w'imbogo.
Those with the spirit of a rhinoceros,
umubwira ijambo akumva ibyo utavuze.
you tell them,
Ariko abari mu mwuka w'imbogo ibyo uvuze n'ibyo. Wikimasa icyo uvuze n'icyo. Ntazi kuinterpreta no kujisha.
those with the spirit of a rhinoceros will read between the lines for those of the things you might have told them, but those with the spirit of the oxen are easily enticed with whatever you say.
Imbogo ziturimo
The rhinoceros is in us.
iyo umaze kuganira yavuga ngo igihe yavugaga yakubitaga akaguru hasi gutya kandi wowe nawe ndati akaguru wakabonye ati namurebye kuva hasi kugera hejuru ntiwabonye ko yahumbyaga amaso gutya kabiri gatatu ukibaza igihe yahumbije izo ni imbogo.
These people with the spirit of a rhinoceros will monitor every body language you have and pick something out of it. They say, I watched them as they spoke and they were tapping their feet or they were smiling, doing something of the sort. But an oxen person will believe whatever comes. They normally have no eyes.
Bari naivete burya naivete naje gusanga ni umwuka.
They are simply naive, and I realize that naivety is also a spirit.
Ikikwemeza ko bari naive bashobora kumukorera ibyo bintu inshuro 10 ariko ntiyigisomo. Uwo ni umwuka rero kuko umuntu muzima utari mu mwuka w'ikimasa iyo umukoreye rimwe kabiri ahita afata position ariko abandi yongera gushukika akongera gushukika. Icyo ni ikimasa.
How you know that it is a spirit that is not right is that a naive person can be enticed more than 10 times on the same thing. Normally, if you are a sensible person, you should know that someone is being a hypocrite or is lying to you. But if you're easily enticed and lied to, then that is definitely a spirit you need to cast out.
Umwuka rero kandi w'ikimasa ni umwuka w'uburetwa.
The spirit of an oxen is a spirit of slavery. Slavery. You live your life serving others. You're serving others, nothing for your own gain. You become the channel for other people's development, but you were static and moving nowhere. These are kinds of people that are exploited day and night. They are not able to unbind themselves or restore themselves because they are bound by those they serve. So this is the spirit of the oxen. An oxen will serve people. You plow the land or enable you to harvest your plants.
Gikandagira amasaka yawe, gikandagira ingano zawe, kikazikuramo ibishishwa ukabona ayo masaka.
It will step over your sorghum or your wheat so that it separates it and you're able to get the seeds.
Ikimasa gihinga.
I would like to see the plowing oxen.
Ikimasa gihinga.
Please, let's see a picture of a plowing oxen.
Nukuvuga ngo ikimasa.
An oxen
kiraguhingira cyataha mwarangiza ntugihe amazi yo koga wo koga.
Will plow for you, but at the end of the day you will take a shower and you don't give it any water to clean itself.
Warangiza ukajya ku meza ukicara.
You go to your table and have a seat.
Ugashaka bakumasa.
And you get people to massage you.
Ikimasa kikarara gihagaze.
And the oxen is standing all night.
Ejo kongera kugikubitamwo kandi imbago.
Then you put on the
yoke.
The yoke on top of it again. There is people in this life like oxen. They never are able to say no, but they are bound with the yoke of slavery. Whatever their master says, they will follow. That is a spirit. You are static in this job, which you know very well you don't like, but you don't move out of it. And they don't pay you even enough. You might plow or do a lot of work and then pass by the bank and there is money as a reward. But at the end, an oxen has nothing.
ufata abana b'udupfubyi baba mu mazu y'abantu bakabakoresha imirimo y'abakozi bo mu rugo.
This is the spirit with the housemaids and houseboys, those orphaned children that are being used by people in their homes.
Ugasaba ngo muzame imfubyi nyirere, naho no kugira ngo igire umukozi wawe.
You ask for an orphan to raise them, but you want them to be your maids at home.
Umwana akaba ari we uba umukozi wo mu rugo ku wa mbere kugeza ku cyumweru. Uwo mwana ari mu mwuka w'ikimasa.
And this young girl or boy is now being used as a slave from Monday to Sunday, and that within them they have the spirit of oxen.
Uyu ni umwuka.
It is a spirit
ubaho umuntu
that binds a person,
akaba imbata y'abandi we ntabe umunyamudendezo.
and they become a slave of others and are not free at all.
Imana idufashe.
May the Lord help
idukure mu
us
buretwa.
to take us out of slavery.
Ikimasa ubundi muri Bibiliya cyari ikiretwa. Yeremiya 31 ku murongo wa 18 Bibiliya iravuga ngo rega numvise Efraimu yiganyira ati. Yeremiya 31 ku murongo wa 18.
Jeremiah 31 verse 18.
Rega numvise Efraimu yiganyira ati warambanye mbana n'ikimasa kitamenyereye guhingishwa. Ungarure mbone kugaruka kuko Uwiteka Imana yanjye.
I have surely had Ephraim be mourning himself. You have chastened me, and I was chastened. Like an untrained bull, restore me, I will return, for you are the Lord my God.
Ikimasa.
A bull
uburetwa
is slavery.
Reka mbereke muri sorcery cyangwa se mu burozi hari ibintu bimwe bakora.
Let me tell you what they do in sorcery.
Hari abantu bamwe tuzi ngo bapfuye ariko batapfuye.
There is people we think died but actually didn't die.
Ahubwo batambwe n'imiryango yabo.
But they were sacrificed by their families.
Uwo muntu mukagira ngo yarapfuye.
So you think such a person died,
ariko atarapfuye.
but they didn't die.
Mukamuhamba.
You bury them,
mukarangiza.
and it's done.
Ariko ukamusanga arimo akorera mu kindi gihugu mu isoko cyangwa se ahandi.
But you find them in another country serving, maybe in the market or other job.
Umunsi wa muntu yapfuye.
The day that person died,
famille igatangira gukira.
the family is starting to get wealthy.
Ibimodoka bikaza biremoreke.
They get different kinds of cars and trucks. Others will have storied houses in town. We used to live with such a person in our neighborhood, and all of a sudden they're going to Dubai. They are in building sites, doing or progressing. I gave you an example of a lady called Vumilia. She used to live in Kisangani. She died. She was buried. Her family, they got wealthy. Vumilia died on this day, on this month, this year. They wrote it on a tombstone. After 6 years, the lady or one of the girls from the neighborhood went to Kinshasa, went to the market. When she reached that market, she found Vumilia trading right there. She screamed, Vumilia, please don't talk about it. My uncle, my father's brother, is the one who killed me. You think I died? I work, I toil day and night, I don't rest. Her table where she was selling her merchandise had so many clients, or the others are selling the same thing, but she's on with a lot of customers. So they take her, they brought her to Kisangani. The TV of Congo. went to her tombstone, and it would show when she was born and when she died. She said that the father's brother sent her for a banana to eat. When she bought it, and she gave it to him, she gave to Vumilia to eat. Then she immediately got a headache and died. The father's brother had become very wealthy.
Abantu biyo ikisangani bagira imiti yabo. Abandi basaza bo muri village bavuga uwo muti bamuzanira ibintu barabimusiga barimushahira babimusukaho yongera kuba umuntu Vumiriya agaruka mu buzima busanzwe bwa butunzi bwose buragenda.
The people in the village in Kisangani knew what kind of medicine that would reverse the spell upon her life. So the old men brought it and put it on her, and she was restored and she became a normal person again.
Ibujumbura.
Here in Bujumbura,
Vumiriya yatwawe niki?
What took Vumiriya?
Umwuka w'ikimasa niwe wamwe.
It was the spirit of the oxen.
Akora uburetwa kugira ngo ndabeho.
She was being enslaved for the others to progress. Here in Bujumbura, I prayed for a lady. She had a problem. She always was carrying someone. I was in a conference. I could see she was a young and slim lady, but she was carrying a very heavy person. And she was heavy laden. I prayed over her, and the person departed from her. She was relieved. In the night, at 2 a.m., that person knocked, said, "My daughter, even you have killed me." What would happen? She fell in love with a young man.
Yari couple y'abakongomani b'ubwoko bw'abarega babaye Burundi.
It was a Congolese couple of a clan of the Barega who used to be in Burundi.
Uwo muhungu yari umurega.
So this man was a Murega.
Umukobwa yari ubundi bwoko bitaba bangu bo muri za Maniema. Bangu.
So the lady was from the clan of Bangu. So the father of the girl refused or rejected that man to marry the daughter. I don't want you to marry a Murega. And the girl said, "He's the one I've loved, no other." The way the father would tell him these words, she would go and tell the fiancé. That is how our girls are. We have to be patient with them.
Ukabana ugahura n'umuntu mutaziranye yarakurakariye ashobora kugutera nibuye utazi cyaricyo yarangiza ngo rega wari warabujije umugore wanje ko ndongora nuko twagiye tubivamo iyo uvuze ngo urakunze turaceceka tugashingira ako nakazi ka.
That is the trouble we've gone through, that I've given counsel to young women. When you tell them not to get married to someone, they will go immediately and tell it to that person. Then they will move to another place and still get married. Later on, you find someone has a grudge with you and you're not aware. So we've given up on that. So this young lady, when she told the fiancé, he said, "I will revenge to your father." The day of the wedding, the father died. They went to bury, cried, but the wedding still went ahead. After 5 years, I was in a conference in Bujumbura. God showed me that thing that happened. So I say it in an open conference like this. Then I saw that woman in the congregation. She came forward running. When I prayed over her, that person left her. Who was that?
yari se.
It was her
dore
father.
uko byagenze.
It's what happened.
saa 8 z'ijoro
At 2 a.m.,
yarayamuvuyeho,
after he left her,
yaraje aramuhamagara
he came and called her.
aramubwira ngo mukobwa wanjye,
He said, my daughter,
ibyo nakubwiraga byose wabibwiye umugabo,
everything I told you, you told your fiancé.
bukeye baranyica,
The next day they killed me,
ariko sinapfuye,
but I didn't die.
ndarushe cyane,
I am exhausted.
nirirwa nsehera se wabo imizigo muri Asiatique, quartier Asiatique.
I am always moving around and roaming in the Asiatic neighborhood.
ndamwikorerera,
I am always carrying things for them.
hari iduka ry'amasima ninjye urara uyikorera ijoro ryose.
I carry the cement for the shop that they own.
bati kandi urebe imyaka yanjye,
See how old I am.
ni wowe naruhukiragaho ku manywa naraye nkora,
When I would work day and night, I would come and rest on your back.
none uwo muntu wajya avuye mu Rwanda nawe akunguyeho mwana wa.
Now the person who has come from Rwanda has taken me off your back.
ugenda umusabira imbabazi andeke basi kuruhukiro kuko ndara nkora kirirwa mpagaze.
Please go and beg them to allow me to be able to rest again, because I work all night and I spend the day
ntabwo
studying.
napfuye, mfungiye mu cyumba kiri mu maduka ya quartier Asiatique.
I am not dead. I didn't die. I am tied up in a room in the neighborhood of Asiatique.
uwo mugabo yakoraga iki?
What was that man doing there?
yararaga ahingira akorera abantu bagatera imbere.
He would toil for people so they may progress.
ni muzima ntiyapfuye,
He's alive. He didn't die.
igihe cye cyo gupfa nikigera nicyo gihe azapfira,
When his time to die comes, that's the only time he will
ariko
die.
aracyari umuretwa w'abantu.
But he's still enslaved by people.
urundi rugero,
Another example.
nari muri Kenya muri 1993,
I was in Kenya in 1993.
umwaka wenda kurangira,
It was almost towards the end of the year.
banzanira umusore ngo musengere,
They brought me a young man to pray for them.
tindana nawe.
I spent a while with them.
ntiyari yarambwiye ko afite umugore w'umuzungukazi
He had-
uza mu ijoro.
He had never told me that in the night he's visited by a white woman.
dutindanye nawe bigeze saa 2 z'ijoro,
When we delayed and it was 8 p.m. in the
igihe
night,
cya wa mugore aza,
the time that woman normally visited
uwo
him,
musore yigaga ku ishuri rya Bibiliya,
this young man would study in the Bible school,
ariko mu cyumba cye yararanaga n'umugore w'umuswisekazi kugeza saa 10 za mu gitondo.
but in his room he would spend the night with a Swiss woman from night to 6 in the morning.
uwo muswisekazi yakoraga mu maboîte de nuit y'i Mombasa,
This Swiss woman would work in the nightclubs in Mombasa.
ariko mu ijoro akaza kurarana na wa muhungu ibihe runaka.
But in the night, he would come and spend the night with that young man for a while.
dusenze
When we prayed,
Imana iza kubimbwira ko afite umugore muzima wo mu ijoro.
God revealed it to me that he has a live woman, or a woman who's alive, that comes at night.
aratangara
He could not believe it.
ngo ubibwiwe nande?
And he asked, who told
biri
you that?
ibanga nta muntu ubizi.
That is a secret nobody knows about.
ndananiwe.
I am exhausted.
uyu mugore aza gatatu mu cyumweru,
This woman visits me 3 times in the week.
batari ko sindyama.
I never sleep.
yifuza ko turarana kuva saa 2 kugeza saa 10 z'ijoro. ati ndananiwe cyane.
She desires to sleep with me from 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. in the morning.
kandi
And
ntambabarira.
she has no mercy.
nashatse uko niyahura birananiye.
I tried to commit suicide and I failed.
ikindi kibazo antera,
Also, another problem she causes me.
iyo ngeze hanze nkabona umukobwa w'umuntu namukunda mu ijoro aza yahindutse wa mukobwa.
When I reach outside and I'm attracted to a young lady, in the night, she comes in the form of that young lady I liked
akambwira
during
ngo
the day.
ntiwifuje kanaka mu muhanda, ndaje rero mbayewe. ati aranteroriza biteye ubwoba.
Then she would come in the night and say, I realize you are attracted to this young lady. Now I'm coming like her. This woman would terrorize me.
Ndamubaza ubanye nawe imyaka ingana.
And I asked her, how long have you lived with
Aravuga
her?
ngo yugiye ku mwaka wa 4.
And he said, it's coming to the 4th year.
Ariko uyu mwaka nari maze kwiyemeza kwiyahura.
But this year I had decided to commit suicide
Kuko ndavunitse.
because I'm exhausted and tired.
Turasenga.
So we prayed.
Dusenze
When we
ya
prayed,
masaha
that time,
umukobwa araza.
this woman came.
Numva avugije induru mu cyumba.
She was screaming in the room.
Ngo uranjyana he?
She said, where are you taking me?
Ngo data na mama barangurishije muri Suisse kuko bafite uruganda rw'amasaha.
My father and my mother sold me in Switzerland because they own a factory that makes watches.
Ngo nimugenda muri uyu mujyi muri iyi quartier kuri cimetière murasanga aho izina ryanjye ryanditse ariko sinapfuye bangurishije n'imyuka i Mombasa. Nkora majoro ane muri boîte de nuit i Mombasa andi majoro 3 nkarara none uranyirukana ngo ngehe ko ariho nduhukira.
When you go around the city of Mombasa, you'll find a tombstone that shows that I'm dead, but they actually sold me to the spirits of Mombasa so I can be enslaved by them. I work 4 nights in the nightclub, and the other 3 nights of the week, I come here to rest.
Ndabizi ko ibishobora kubatera ubwoba.
It is possible that you're getting scared about this,
Bibaho.
but it's life, it
Ariko
happens.
muhumure.
But do not worry.
Dufite Yesu wadupfiriye.
We have Jesus that died for us.
Yaje ameze nk'ikimasa aradukorera aduha ubugingo.
He came like an oxen to serve us and give us life.
Nuko wa muhungu ndamufasha twirukana uwo mukobwa ntiyongeye kumubona mu buzima bwe.
So we
Ariko umukobwa
prayed.
yagiye arira cyane.
We prayed and sent away that woman, but she left screaming and sad and crying.
Hano nyuma gato intambara irangiye.
Here, a short while after the genocide,
hari umuzungu wakoraga muri minuar.
there was a woman who was working in Minuar.
Umugabo.
It was a man, Unamil.
Yari ikiyajya yunami minuar yunami siko? Okay. Yunami. Good. Yajaga muri boîte de nuit imwe ya hano muri Kigali.
This man would go to one of the nightclubs here in Kigali.
Yakundanaga n'umwe mushiki wacu wakijijwe.
And he was in love with one of our saved Christian sisters.
Mu gihe gito
In a short while,
wa mugabo agongwa n'imodoka arapfa.
this man was knocked by a car and died.
Baramuhamba.
And they buried him.
Nyuma y'amezi 6
After 6 months,
wa mukobwa mwene data yaratarakizwa agiye muri Kenya bahura nawe mu muhanda i Nairobi.
this young lady, our sister, when she went to Kenya, she met him on the way in Nairobi.
Avuza induru agwa igihumura yikubita hasi.
She screamed and fainted.
Aruhukira mu nzu y'amasengesho ngo musengere. Aza gutumusengere.
So she came to the house of prayer so we could pray for her.
Fata umwanya nawe.
So I took time with her.
Dutangiye gusenga.
When we started to pray,
Wa mugabo
that man,
aravuga ngo rega ntaho nagiye.
he said, I didn't go anywhere.
Famiye yantanze w'igitabo
My family sacrificed me
kugira ngo batere imbere.
so that they may progress.
Ariko
But
fungiranye muri konteneri aho igikondo.
I am bound in a container here in Gikondo.
Harundi mu mama waje aramfata ngo anjyane muri konteneri aho umwana we ahora aririra ngo mama munkura. Ambaza ngo se twabigenza gutegura ngo umwana wanjye tumukuremo. Amaze kumva inyigisho nigishaga kuri deliverance umumama ararira kuko umwana yari yatanzwe na se.
There is another woman.
Uwo mwana nawe ari mu konteneri aho igikondo.
There is another woman, when I was giving teachings on deliverance, she came to me crying and saying, my daughter is tied as well in a container in Gikondo, and she was bound there by the father. What do I do?
Ndabizi ko mwibaza batese bagaruka bo baragaruka. Ariko bisaba kuba hari imbaraga nyinshi.
You might be asking, are those people able to be restored? Yes, they are, but it requires a lot of power.
kandi bisaba no kongera kwakirwa muri societe.
And to be able to
umuntu mwahambye mukajya ku rupfu mukarangiza mugatanga amafaranga maserike mu gitondo mukabona raje muri Zayoni yicaye aha byabafata igihe kubyakira siko.
It also requires for the society to embrace them again. This person died, you came for the funeral, you contributed towards it and buried them. How is it possible that you easily welcome them back?
The
spirit of the oxen is at work here. There are those bound in the spirit, but there are those who are living every day in their lifestyle. They are enslaved by their jobs. There is a priest who is a relative. He lives in Europe, in a country in Europe. One morning, one night, he heard a person knocking because the priest, he prays. I could say he's a born again. He's my brother. He's a relative of ours. At 9, at 3 a.m. he opens the door. It's a great city in Europe. He opened the cathedral door. He was in 21 days of prayer and fasting. He told me this story. He met face to face with a Rwandese girl, and he screamed and brings her into the cathedral. He said, what happened? When she heard that he was speaking Kinyarwanda, she was so excited and got the point of fainting. After 1 hour of being revived, she said, I have a relative here, it's unbelievable. The young lady said, I wrote to someone offering to give me a bursary over the internet. Then I came. I went to the embassy and I easily received my visa. And all the tickets came, anything I needed. When I arrived in Europe, I was received by a person that we were writing to each other. And they blindfolded me. I never understood from then where I was. They took me and took me to a house. When I got there, they told me today, we are going to marry you or give you to have sex with all the rich, to all the dogs of the wealthy men of the town. As she was hearing this, immediately she hears someone screaming in the next room and another one. It was a bound room. She couldn't get out. And it was dark. The dogs would come at 6. They would give her only a break to be able to eat, and dogs would come until morning. This young lady was born again. So she started to pray.
afungiranye mukumba wenyine hari yarakanda uhijya yarakanda rwo kumva nabo baravuza indura kandi yumvaga bavuza induru ari abanyafrika kazi.
She was tied in this very dark room, and in the next room someone else screaming, and someone else in the next room screaming, and all these seemed like they were African women or girls. One day this lady, at midnight, she said, I'll commit suicide. There was a small window that had glass in it.
afashe urukweto rwe
She took her shoe
arakubisa amenaguye kakarahure gatoya
and banged the glass and broke it.
yari kuri etage ya gatatu.
She was on the 3rd floor.
aravuze ngo ngiye guca muri aka kadirisha ngwe hasi mfe.
She said, I'll go through this little window and fall down and die.
ndarambiwe n'izimbwa.
I'm tired of this.
kuko zamuryamagaho zikamukorera ibibi byose kandi imbwa zariye zabyibushye.
I am tired of these dogs. They would sleep on her. These are dogs that are massive and big.
umukobwa abonye akenge gato abona ko umutwe we winjiramo n'imbavu ze umukobwa aramanuka n'umutwe hasi.
She saw that small window and her head and her shoulders would go through. So she fell through it and fell down.
agiye kugwa
When she was about to fall,
yarangije kure abona katedrale iriho umusaraba waka w'umutuku mu gicuku mu ijuru. aravuga ngo niba ngize ndakurikira uriya musaraba, niba mpfuye Imana inyakire.
in the middle of the night, she saw a cathedral with a red cross and said, if I die, I will go to that cathedral for refuge. If I die, I will die and have no choice about it. But if I survive, I will go to that cathedral.
umukobwa arijugunya hasi.
So this young lady threw herself down.
kubw'Imana agwa hejuru y'ikimodoka kinini cy'ikimini bizi cyaraho noneho ntiyavunika.
By God's grace, she fell on top of a minibus and did not harm herself that much.
agiye hasi gato noneho kuko yari yababa yagize amashoka agenda kambakamba yakambakambye kuva saa 6 z'ijoro agera kuri katedrale saa 9 za mu gitondo.
Because she was slightly
agenda
hurt.
kurikiye wa musaraba.
Because she was slightly hurt, she could not walk, and she just crawled from midnight to 3 a.m. until she reached the cathedral.
uko niko yakinguye arakomanga.
That is how she knocked on the door of the cathedral.
uwo mupadiri Imana yari yamusabye kurara mu rusengero iminsi 21.
And that priest God had asked him to sleep in the cathedral for 21 days.
aramwakira.
And he received her.
aramuga ati humura.
He said, do not worry.
abwiye umukuru wa kiliziya muri ako gace amakuru y'umukobwa.
So he told the story to the head of the Catholic Church in that place.
aramubwira ngo
And he told him,
uyu mukobwa mukura havuba umusubizi wabo kuko iyi business ikorwa n'abategetsi bo muri uyu mujyi bose uhereye ku mukuru ukageza ku mupolisi umuki wese. ugize ngo uvugira ijambo nawe wapfa ni kiliziya bayitwika. none shakisha uburyo tumuhungisha tumucikisha. uko niko bacikisha umukobwa agaruka hanga.
This this leader told him. He said, do not mention this to anyone. What we need to do is to immediately evacuate her and rescue her. Take her back home, because we cannot even tell this to anyone. This business is owned and run by all the wealthy people in town, all the leaders that you know, up to the heads of the police. They are the ones owning this business. It is a kind of slavery. Of sexual slavery.
umuntu ntabwo agaciro mu rugo rwe agafatwa gusa nk'uyigitsina. ubu nuburetwa n'umwuka w'ikimasa.
You are not valued in your home, but you're valued for just being there to give sexual satisfaction. That is the slavery that is
niko abakobwa bacu bameze muri za Oman za Dubai zahe bagendiriye bagafatwa n'abarabu bakabakorera ibibi byose bibaho. natwe ngo bagiye gushaka akazi naho bafashwe na bya bigabo by'Arabu birari bibakorera byamfura mbi buri munsi.
This is how our young ladies are bound in slavery, being taken and abused by Arab people in Oman, in Dubai. We think they have gone to work, but they are under such sexual slavery.
uwo numwe mbabwiye harundi.
That's one example. There is another.
nawe yagiye muri ayo maburse agezeyo baramupfuka mu maso bamujyana mu mujyi atazi. abagabo bamuzagaho mu gitondo kugeza mu mugoroba kugeza umunsi umwe umukobwa yaririmbaga mu ikorari y'itorero rimwe ahangaha. impamvu ndavuze izina ry'itorero mwashakisha ariko nyina namusengeye yarimo imyuka ntarabona. uyu mukobwa yaragiye yagize amezi 6. icyo bakoraga batangira kumusambanya saa 2 bakamuha ikiruhuko saa 8 ako saa 8 kugeza saa 10 bakagaruka saa 11 kugeza saa 6 z'ijoro. abagabo batandukanye uyu mukobwa yarapfuye bamuzanira ibiryo by'amasardine ibiryo biri mu macupa ngo narye amezi 6 agiye kurangira aravuga ngo Mana avuga izina ry'Imana avuga izina ry'itorero rye avuga izina ry'umushumba we aravuga ngo Mana yakanaka ntabara yumva ijwi riramubwiye ngo nagaruka kuko hazaga patro mu gitondo niwe watangira ku kazi ahageze uwo munsi patro yaje afite icyuma bashaka kumukorera icyo bita sado masochisme nuvuga ngo nukukuboha bakagutemagura bagusambanya donc n'ubugome bwose umukobwa wibonye baramubwiye ko ibyo bagiye kumukorera avuze induru ngo mwizina rya Yesu ndubinkorera abivuze wa mupatro agira ubwoba ata inkota hasi aramubwira ngo mwizina rya Yesu mbohora mva hahana wa mupatro agira ubwoba aravuga ngo okay ngo ambara imyenda ngo utahane aramuzana amujyana ku kibuga amukica muri migration amugeza mu ndege araza agera umukobwa yagize andi mezi 6 atavuga ntawabwira yaje kuvuga amaze kumusengera.
There is an example of another young lady again being enticed with the belief that she was getting a bursary. She was bound in this nation. When she was taken, she would be undergo sexual abuse from morning to 2 p.m. to 4, and then 5 men would come one after the other, and she would be abused. After 6 months, she was a Christian, if you would like to know, and after 6 months she said, I am tired of this, and she called on the name of her pastor, the name of her church, and would say, the God whom my pastor served, please rescue me. That morning it was the time for her to be bound and be cut in pieces while they are abusing her, and she said, in the name of Jesus you will not touch me, in the name of Jesus you will not do that to me, and the Lord rescued her. What happened is immediately, because of that, of mentioning the name of the Lord, she was released and brought back to her nation. She spent 6 months silent and could not say anything, but later on she was able to reveal it to us after prayer. People of God,
nimupfa kubyuka ngo mwandikiranye n'umuntu correspondence umuntu utazi kuma Facebook kuma biya ngo bigezweho mwirinde cyane mutazafatwa n'imyuka y'ibimasa.
people of God, be careful. The different online correspondences with people that you do not know, be careful, because you might be bound with the spirit of the oxen. The bad thing about this,
ngo igihe yabaga ari mu mihango nicyo gihe hazaga bakire cyane gukorana nawe imibonano.
the time she would be in her monthly period, that's when the most wealthy men would come to abuse her. That is clear Satanism. The spirit of the oxen. To be enslaved.
Umugore wawe, umugabo wawe nakubonamo agaciro ariko akakubona gusa mu igitsina kuryamana, c'est tout. Nta mipango, nta projet y'ubuzima naki ryama byara, c'est tout.
Your husband, your wife looks at you, and all you are there for is sexual satisfaction. There is nothing else of value they see in you. That is the spirit of the oxen. May the Lord keep us from the spirit of slavery. The other spirit of the oxen is the spirit of sacrifice.
Luke
15:23.
ngo muzane n'ikimasa kibyibushe mu kibage turye twishime. 27 murumuna wawe yaje none so yamubagiye ikimasa kibyibushe. Igihe cyose ugiye kugurisha inka zawe ufatamo ikimasa, ntabuze ugurisha mu inka, ibimasa nibyo byagowe. Sacrifice.
And bring the fattened calf here and kill it, and let us eat and be merry, for this my son was dead.
27.
In verse 27, and he said to him, your brother has come, and because he has received him safe and sound, your father has killed the fattened calf.
Igihe cyose ikimasa bagifataga nk'icyo gutambwa.
Every time the oxen or the calf was looked at as a sacrificial animal,
nicho kiryohera abantu, nicho ikintu cyose ikimasa ujya kugurisha inka ari uko wabuze ikimasa.
The only time you you go to sell a cow is because there is no bull or oxen to sell. All the time you're willing to give the oxen away.
Ikimasa ni iki uyu mwuka wo gutambwa ni iki? Abantu mu buzima.
What is this spirit of an oxen? There are people in this life.
Ubuzima bwabo bwatambiwe abandi. Ugasanga umuntu niwe wikoreye charge zose za family. Zose. Uwo ni umwuka w'ikimasa ukuriho.
Their lives have been sacrificed to serve others. You find that for the whole family, all the burden is upon your head. You are in charge of them.
Ukagera ikihe wiyima no kurya umugati n'icyayi. Zonyine wabwiriwe wabura kugira ngo bene nyoko bene so bene wanyu babeho.
You get to a point where you cannot have your bread and tea because you are trying to look after your family and your relatives. That's the spirit of the oxen on your life.
Ikiriyo cyaba ni wowe ubukwe bwaba ni wowe babyara ni wowe kandi waba utagiye kubasura bakakurakarira ntibarakarira abandi ni wowe ibintu byose ni wowe biri ubona umwuka w'ikimasa.
When you don't do such things of helping them, you are normally the same person who's bothered by the fact that nothing is being done. The others actually are bothered by the fact that you're doing nothing about all these things. That is the spirit of an oxen upon your life. You go to ceremonies somewhere. When you don't go, when you go, that is okay. But if you don't go, you are noticed first before anybody else. They say the other oxen did not come for the ceremony. This wedding was not attended by people. Imagine there were almost 100 people that attended, but that one oxen who did not come is noticed more than anybody else.
May God
deliver us from that spirit of the oxen and we'll be ordinary like others.
kugira ngo bahahire bene wabo bige none ubabaye abalisansi abandi babaye abadoktera babaye bandi ujya kubasura bakakwicaza hariya ku muzi w'iziko ukicara hariya kuri gasonga bugari babandi barize kandi niwe wagize.
There is people among you that have sacrificed your education to educate others. Now they have their master's degree, their bachelor's degree. Even when you go to visit them, they put you aside as a rejected person. They are not valuing what you did. The spirit of
mubandi bavuga za donke na in fact ntabzuzi donc aho rero nibashaka kandi ni wowe wafunitse kugira ngo bi.
You go for a wedding and none of your relatives want to relate with you. They leave you behind. Don't bother to introduce you because you're not able to express yourself in the foreign languages. Remember, you suffered for them.
Abana bawe nta numwe muri bo wabarihira minerval kandi wowe warayibariye.
Your children, none of the ones you helped will help to pay their tuition. But remember, you paid every single coin for them to study.
Abakobwa barushe gutyo n'abahungu barushe gutyo. Uyu munsi benshi bararegreta ngo ariko ma. Nge waruhiye bene mama. Yaruhira bene wacu ariko nta numwe. Mana uzanyibukire mu ijuru. Ibyiringiro basigaranye byonyine mu buzima nuko uzajya mu ijuru.
Young men and women who have suffered as a result and looked after their relatives but are not getting the rewards back or the appreciation from them have been disappointed and they are only waiting on God to bless them in heaven. They have no hope here on earth.
Imyaka 21 Yakobo akorera n'abani yarahindukiye igitondo kimwe navuga ngo nzakorera urwanje ryari uwo munsi yafashe ibitekerezo byo kumucika ngo agende nawe akorera urwe.
21 years of Jacob serving Laban, and this one morning he wakes up and says, when will I do anything for my own family? And immediately he got out of the thoughts of being enslaved. What takes away that yoke from you?
nigikuraho kiriya giti
What will take away that?
bibiri iravuga ngo gusigwa kuzamenagura imbago.
The Bible says the anointing breaks the yoke.
Icyo gihe ugomba gusaba amavuta amenagura iyo mbago y'uburetwa mu izina rya Yesu.
You need to call on the anointing to break the yoke in the name of Jesus.
Tushobora kwikuraho iki giti mu ijosi.
You'll never take the yoke off your neck.
Wabaye umucakara wa bene so, umucakara wa kwa nyoko bukwe, ukorera biwanyu n'ahantu urongowe nabo bose, abana babo n'abuzukuru babo na bene wabo. Ugasanga amafamiye yo kabanyoko wanyu banyogosenge iwabo n'umugabo aruzuye abantu magana ibyatsi mu nzimwe, ukuboko ni kumwe, ni wowe wenyine ukora, kandi bose bakicara mu kirambi bakagutegeka. Nzanira amazi, waba utarayazana ngo nzanira umumbati, waba utarayazana umumbati ngo nzanira amata, ukavangirwa uruwe. Imana ni guciye ingoyi.
Amen.
May that
yoke leave you. You have become a slave of your siblings. Now you're even a slave where you're married with your in-laws. You need to break that yoke in the name of Jesus. The problem of slavery does not only touch you, but even your children are affected by it. Whatever they should have eaten is eaten by others.
Umwana wabagira ngo aje kwambara urukweta gasanga ikinyendaro mushiki wawe yabyariyeho cyarwambaye deja cyazotse. Umwana akabakonda nakirwa mu nzu ndaga mama yantwaye agakweto. Indese wa mwana batwara imyenda ku meza ntibarya ngo bahage. Si ibintu tugomba gusaba Imana ikaduciriza ingoyi. Cyane ndavuga abantu babaye munga umuhungu ararongora ukagira ngo nibarongoreye bose bakuzuraho abo munga. Murabyumva neza?
This is common with people that have livestock or look after cows. When they get married, they stay in the neighborhood and everybody in the family feels like they belong to that family and have to be fed. Your children become victims and they cannot have things to themselves because they are being shared by the other children that don't belong there.
Iyi ni imico y'ababaye munga kuko bijyana n'ikimasa.
This is the lifestyle of those that own cattle or look after cows. It goes with the spirit of the oxen.
Uziko urarurongoye mu gitondo bashiki b'umugabo we bose ejo batanu batashye ubukwe ntibasubireyo. Ngo amashuri ara hafi. Amashuri ara hafi. Bakaba bavuriyo bigiraga bajiwa batanu. Uramenyana n'umugabo wawe kimuravugana murabashyitsi mweme muratinyane hanyuma bo bamenyeranye na musaza wabo bagategeka rero.
You are just married one day and the sisters of your husband, your sisters-in-law who have come to attend the wedding, stay there in the name of being closer to the schools nearby. They decide that is the best place to stay. Remember, you do not know your husband very well. You're not used to each other. They know their brother very well, so they are going to rule that home.
Mwebe mwavukiye mu kizungu. Hose birahari. Viviane, hari ibyo wagize wowe. Okay. Byose birahari. Hose birahari.
It seems to exist in many places.
Ndabona abantu barakomeretse benshi aba ibimasa byarakomerekeje. Mwarashize.
Many people have been wounded by oxen in their homes.
Ewe, nukuri dukeneye amavuta tubuhora kuko.
We need the anointing to restore us.
Pole sana vrema, pole.
I'm really sorry about that.
Twashizweho imbago nk'ibimasa ariko turashima Imana kwibohora.
We have been yoked like the oxen, but thank God that God delivers us.
Ariko aricyo Viviane avuze cyukuri, ndibuka turi Tel Aviv.
I remember when we were in Tel Aviv.
yari igihe nagiye muri Israel nari kumwe ni groupe y'abantu bari bavuye muri Suisse no mu France.
When I went to Israel one time, I had a group from Switzerland and from France.
Ni yaturu cyangwa ni yacu sinzi umuntu barimo tuvugana igifaransa tugenda mu muhanda i Tel Aviv.
We were speaking French, and in the group as we moved, we were speaking in French with this person.
Hari umudamu w'umuyudakazi ariko mu France utwite yumvye tuvuga igifaransa ahita avuga ngo bonjour. Bonjour, azayiruka avuga mabukwa agiye kunyica na data buko bari muri etage ya mbere twe turi mu ya kabiri birigo bategeka umugabo wanje none nabuzuyimbwira ndapfuye iwacu ni kure ni mu Faransa sinzasubiye mu ntabare ngirene mu mbopere mabele mere bagiye kungeza bategeka umugabo wabo buri mwanya yajyambo ngira yaratwite yampagaritse nk'iminota 30 arija avuga ngo ararushe na nyirabukwe na sebu ngo bari muri etage yo hasi we n'umugabo bakamuyo hejuru ngo ariko mabukwe ni utegeka araza kinjira muri salle de paix akaza mu gikoni data bukwe no agacana televiziyo yanjye bati ngiye gusara umufaransa akazi yagiye gusara.
This French woman,
kandi yaratwite.
This French woman, she was married to a Jew and she was in the group. When she heard us speak French, she immediately said, I'm glad you speak French. I need to tell you about my story. My father-in-law and my mother-in-law stay on the first floor. We stay on the second floor and they're literally running our household. They are ruling over our son. She's very pregnant and she stood there for 30 minutes lamenting about herself. It's possible people have gone through difficult times. May God take away the burden of the oxen in the name of Jesus. The spirit of being sacrificial. And you're not able to help yourself. You're growing old with only 3 dresses because you're buying the rest for the others.
Umwana baravutse kwa mama we agakondo we gafatanye na mama kugira ngo kazacike ndibyoroshye iyo arongoye nawe agenda mukurikiye ega n'umwana we nimuri ababyeya bisaba imbaraga guca ko kantu. Umuhungu wicara mama madi mama yavuze mama yangi mama iyo mama teka neza mama shiramwe umunyu muke mama igitunguru cya mama ariko uziko mama yarazi gusasa mama wa muhungu uzahera kwa mama ndagira ngo abo kantu gacike mu izina rya Yesu.
I hope you do understand sometimes it's very difficult for a young man to separate from the mother. Remember, they were connected with the umbilical cord and they are so taken up with what the mother used to do for them. She used to cook well, she used to lay the bed very well, and he's still complaining about the same to his wife. You need to break that string of your mother. These are the young men.
Erega papa yatahaga kare papa yatuganirizaga papa uzatuma banga papa nabandi banga mama so twicecekera tubyereke Imana tubyereke papa wa twese kuko nibazo bitoroshye nukomeza kuzana papa mu rugo mama mu rugo uzikururira ugomba guca ako kagozi none ukaba independent.
You need to break that spirit or that string that connects you back to your parents. The girl, on the other hand, will be saying, my father never used to do that. He used to talk to us. He used to provide everything we needed. We need to keep away being enslaved or wanting our husbands and wives to be like our parents. The 3 spirits I talked about is the spirit of naivety and easily enticed, the spirit of slavery, and the spirit of sacrifice, to be a sacrifice for many, when they are ungrateful on top of that.
Kandi nawe niyo warufite uyamuhaye yose ibyo nibyo byica ibyo nibyo bibabaza ndagira ngo dusengere iyi myuka tuyikokoreho nabandi ubumasa butuveho aruboshwe niyo myuka nkanje namwe nanjye reka twese dusenge. Aha nawe usengera undi, buri muntu arisengera.
We are going to pray against those spirits. I believe many of us are bound by the same spirits we just mentioned here.
Okay, munyemere duhaguruke dusenge.
Allow me so we can pray.
Hanyuma turaza kurangiza.
And we will conclude.
Turasaba amavuta y'Imana.
We'll ask the anointing of God
amenagura imbago
that will break the
atumanukire
yoke to come upon
hanyuma
us,
dukubita uyu mwuka
and we will
hasi.
defeat this spirit.
Tuzamura amaboko yacu.
Let's raise our hands.
Uwiteka Mana ikomeye, turasaba amavuta yawe, amavuta yawe atumanukire,
that it shall come upon us.
amavuta yawe aze
Your anointing upon our
atumenagurira
lives
imbago,
to break the yoke,
izi mbago z'uburetwa,
all the break of slavery,
izi mbago zo gushukwa,
the yoke of being naive,
izi mbago zo gutambwa,
and the yoke of being a sacrifice.
mu izina rya Yesu.
In the name of Jesus,
turacagagura izo ngoyi,
destroy the
turacagagura izo mbago, turazimenagura, turazisenyagura, turazikandagira, dukure mu buretwa Yesu, dukure mu buretwa Data, dukure mu buretwa Mwuka Wera, mu izina rya Yesu, mu izina rya Yesu, mu izina rya Yesu. Wakimasa we, sohoka, 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 mu izina rya Yesu, mu izina rya Yesu. Waburetwa we, sohoka, sohoka, turagusenya, turakwirukana, turakumenagura, turagukandagira, turasaba kubohoka, tubohore Papa mu nzego zose, ntitube imbata z'abantu, ntitube ibikoresho by'abantu, tube imbata zawe, dukoreshwe nawe, utubohore, tugirire neza, udushigikire, ubane natwe, ugire n'ibihe byiza natwe.
That you will be with us, oh
urakoze
God.
kutwumvishe,
Thank you for hearing
urakoze
us.
kutugiriye neza,
Bless your people.
mu izina rya Yesu.
In the name of Jesus.
Twese tuvuge ngo amena.
Oh, say amen.
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 Hallelujah.
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 Reka tubohoke rwose.
Let us be delivered.
Habwa kubohoka.
Be delivered.
Habwa kuba muzima.
Receive
Habwa kuba
deliverance.
muzima.
Receive life.
Mu izina rya
In
Yesu.
the name of Jesus.
Mana ugirire ubwoko bwawe neza.
God bless your people.
Utahane nawe.
Let us go home with you.
Tuzakomezanye nawe.
Continue with you.